Welcome back. Didn't get an episode last week. It was off for a few days, so I didn't get any work done on the car. But before that, I did get most of the car put back together, all the bumpers and trim and everything put back on. A couple of bits left to be painted. The wing I was waiting for, that's arrived, so Alex is going to paint that for me tomorrow, as well as a few other bits, the wing mirror covers and the trim underneath the lights. I'm going to get my BC coilovers off my narrow grey E46, as well as the mtec brakes and calipers. I've got new braided lines. I'm going to get all them on, new handbrake cables, new handbrake shoes and springs, all that stuff basically to get it all done. New track rod ends, and that's it really. It'll be done so you can see it. It's in the background. We're going to be just repainting that wing. It was off my narrow grey car and the paint reacted and it bubbled in a few places, so Alex has just had to sand it all down and prime it in a few places, and we'll repaint that tomorrow once we paint the other bits. So probably won't be a long episode. I'll film as much as possible, but hopefully in this one we'll be able to show you the finished car out in the sunlight, and so enjoy.
Ross made me a little jacking pad to bolt on under there. I'll show you now. And jack pad installed, so you can jack up from the rear now. So here's all my new parts, well not new, off my old car, my BC coilovers, my mtec brakes, about to put them on. Swap the calipers and everything because these are just 318 ones which are smaller. I've got braided lines to go on, and obviously my coilovers. So these are the braided lines I'm using. Just got them off eBay. They were quite cheap, and plus there was a Black Friday deal on as well, so it was like 20% off. They were cheaper than buying standard replacement lines. So I'm just going to fit my rear calipers off my old narrow grey car, because they're bigger than what was on this. I think this was 1.8 brakes, and these are 325, which are quite a lot bigger. So I'm going to get them on now. Good morning. Saturday morning. I finished off most of the car last night, all the brakes and everything. Back driver's wheel, I just need to make up a short brake line just to connect onto my braided line, because the old bolt rounded, the old brake end rounded. I'm surprised the other three came off so easy, which is good. Not really much left to do now. Alex is coming over, as I said, to paint the rest of the car this morning. Just the two front wings and a couple of bits of trim on my wing mirror covers. So once that's done, the car is pretty much all built up. All I've got left really is just to fit my short shifter, which is here. It's a Crs Short Shifter, made by a guy in Lithuania. We supply these on our website now, so if you do want one, go onto our website, www.GaragE36.co.uk, and we sell them. They're an awesome bit of kit. You can adjust the throw if you need, so you can make them shorter or longer. And they're really short, and they feel really decent while they're in the car. So yeah, head over to our website if you want to get one of them. We've got other stuff on there as well, BC coilovers, our bash bars, stuff like that. But that's really it. So hopefully today this car will be pretty much finished. I do have an exhaust to make, well, it's just weld an exhaust together. But hopefully it'll be finished, and I'm going to get an MOT then during the week or next Saturday morning. But hopefully within the next week now I'll be driving it on the road. But that's it. So it sits at the moment. Once it's all painted and everything's back on, I'll bring it outside and do a proper video, show you what it looks like in the sun. So thanks for watching so far, and enjoy the rest.
So it's been about a week since I've done anything on the car. From the last clip you would have seen Alex painted the wings and done all the trim, the wing mirror trim and stuff like that. So the car is completely painted now. Just needs a good clean and a polish because it's been sitting around. One of the main reasons I didn't do any work on it is because on Monday I took all the unmasked it, ready to reverse out of the garage, and like a dickhead I reversed out of the garage, but I hadn't bled my brakes and I hadn't connected my handbrake, so when I put my foot on the brake there was no brakes, couldn't stop it, and I rolled across into the unit across the road. So lucky enough they have a forklift which stopped me from doing any major damage, just a few small bits. You can see it's a bit dark. So I've done this to the freshly painted boot, just a couple of marks along the bumper, and I ripped off my splitter. So that's one of the reasons why I haven't touched it. It's just pissed me off, but it is nearly finished. Back on it now tonight. You can see it in the background. I said it does need it needs a clean now because it's been just sitting around since it's been painted. I just have brakes to bleed, a couple of the small bits, and just check it over and then get it MOT'd. So I'm going to do as much as I can tonight, and weld up an exhaust and get that fitted if I can do that tonight as well. So I'm going to do as much as possible. Hopefully in this episode I'll be able to show you the car finished. If not, I'll be able to do one a couple of days later anyway after this one comes out, and I'll just go around the car and show you it once it's all clean and it's got its wheels on and it's on the floor. So thanks for watching so far, and enjoy the rest. So my bucket seat is fitted. My Sparko Sprint, I bought it off Posh James, quite cheap, so I couldn't say no. The rest of the interior is all cream. I'm going to sort out. I do have a complete black interior. I have a black interior in my Nardo grey 4-door, so I could swap that, but I might try dye the carpets and see if I can spray the dash. Be easier than taking everything out of the other car if possible, but that'll all be done at a later date. Really it's just getting the car finished now, and MOT'd and driving is my main concern. Currently fitting my Crs Short Shifter. Chris is just winding it up a little bit because it's very close to the prop shaft. The good thing about this is it's adjustable, so you can adjust the bottom up a slight bit. Should be fitted now in a second. It's quite easy to fit, just 4 holes. Just 4 holes there, connected up, and jobs are good on. So that's another episode done. Car's pretty much finished. Going to get an MOT'd midweek hopefully, and then next week I'll bring you another video and just show you the car completely done. Happy with how it's turned out. I'd like to thank Alex for painting it. He's done a top quality job. Once again, he painted my Nardo grey one, and he's painted this one, and it's really decent. The colour is like deep bronze, metallic, Honda colour. It's quite dark, and if no sun on it, but if the sun shines on it, it's brownish kind of bronze. I don't think any E46s will be in that colour, especially not any Taurins, not that I've seen anyway. So I'm happy with how it's turned out. Any of the mods I've done to it, like the short shift gear linkage, the Crs Shifter, or the WSDS steering column, anything like that, I'll stick in the description of this video, the links to them, so if you need them you can find out where I got them from. But basically, thanks for sticking with me. This video has been about 3 weeks since the last video, a bit longer than I was hoping. I was hoping to do one a week, but other stuff got in the way, so I didn't really get to film much. So it's a bit of a mismatch of just different stuff, but you can kind of get the picture and see where it is at the moment. As I said, I'll get another video out hopefully in a week's time, and show you the car completely finished and on the road, and hopefully I'll do a couple of burnouts in it. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, subscribe and share, and see you next time.